Hi guys, today we are going to figure out how to graph an energy bill, and I don't know where you're doing this, but if you're at home you might do a little bit of this at school and vice versa. But pretty much we want to graph an energy bill of CSA, and so all of us are going to contribute to a little segment of this. This is how much data we have. So look at how I color coded this beautiful document, but we have almost 4 years of data entirely. So we are going to sort of break it down. Each of you will sign up for one season. And in that one season, you are going to look up the energy usage, and the months will be on your x-axis. And actually, you're also going to look up the average temperature. So hopefully our goal is to get some linear graph that also has a line that shows the average temperature, and a piece of information like an axis that also provides a bar graph look at how much energy was used. So that is our goal, and I'm going to show you how to do it. First of all, sign up for a season. There should be enough for everyone. You can get the energy used, kilowatts an hour, from the data that we have, but you're going to have to find the average temperature using a website that I'm going to give you. So taking a look at what information we have, I'll do November 2016 for you. So November 2016, we used up as a school 35,924 kilowatts of energy. So you are going to insert that into the graph without any commas. So 35,924 kilowatts of energy. Go ahead, and I would put this into Excel spreadsheets if that, or Google Slides, but ultimately you are also going to put this into Excel spreadsheets. But this is just one way I think of keeping us organized and making sure that we have all the information that we need. Now you have to find the average temperature. I'm going to give you this website, that's climate.gov, science and information for a climate smart nation. That's cute. So we are going to go to the maps, and not precipitation, because that's not what we're looking for. We're going to be looking at temperature and average monthly temperature. We are going to do our best to guesstimate because we can't necessarily get the exact data that we're looking for. I tried to hit download and it didn't really take me anywhere, so we're just going to guesstimate using this graph. So 0 to 50 degrees, we are looking at Columbus, Indiana, which is sort of in the bottom half region, bottom third region of Indiana. So let's say that the top one looks at month and the bottom looks at year. So this is 2016, which is like right here, right? 2016, November of 2016. I take this. So the bottom one is year from 2000 to 2020. The top one is January to December. So I brought this over to 2016. It tells you. And this over to November. So now I know that I'm looking at November 2016. Looking at the bottom half of this graph, it looks white. I would say it looks more white than this gray. Again, we're guesstimating. So it's definitely not blue. It's not really gray. I would almost settle and say that, if this is 25 degrees, and if this is 30 degrees, and this is 40 degrees, I feel like I would be comfortable saying that it was maybe like an average of like 47 degrees. What do you think? 47, 45? We'll say 46, just to be honest, just to guesstimate, right? The average temperature was maybe 46 degrees Fahrenheit in November of 2016. So you're going to take that guess. So you're going to write down average temperature, 46 degrees. What you're going to do is take this information and open up Excel, because Google Sheets, while it's wonderful, it doesn't let us do some of the math and some of the actual data work and graphing that we need it to do. So we're going to use Excel for this. So 35,924 is the kilowatts an hour usage, and the temperature is 46. Make sure that you are typing in all of this without any words, letters, or commas, because all of that will mean something different to Excel. So I typed in the date. I'm going to highlight all of this. I will go to Insert, And then see all the charts? They're so beautiful. We're going to go to scatter, right? And then we're going to hit, so I chose just scatter plot. Then I will go up to where it says type, and I'm going to change chart type. I am going to go to combo because we are going to add a combination of a usage, right? Kilowatts an hour and temperature. So I'm going to make temperature my secondary axis. So kilowatts an hour, temperature, and it's going to be a line. And I will hit OK, and it'll do it like that. It looks like this because I don't have other data. So, for fun, let's just make something up. Ready? December 2016. I'm going to say that my kilowatts an hour used in December was 40,000. And we're going to say it was 38, in terms of temperature. So then if I use this, I'm going to expand my data here. And now it gives me that graph. And so my chart options, I would go ahead, if, play around with this, but I think that it's important to include labels on our graphs. So I would include an axis title, right, for all of it. And I would almost get rid of a legend because I don't think that's very necessary as long as we know what we're looking at. And we would title it. So let's title it like Winter 2016 CSA New Tech Energy Bill. I would put in our axis title for the x-axis month. Our y-axis for the left is energy usage, kilowatts an hour. And then our secondary y-axis, if you guys notice, that's what I clicked on way back when, was temperature, and Fahrenheit. So what we did is we made a combo graph that combines energy usage with temperature over the course of months. And our goal is to sort of see it change and go up and down. One thing that maybe we could try doing is putting a lot of this data into this Google Doc, like this Google Doc to start us off, and then maybe we can make a giant bill. But for now, I want you guys all just to practice. So we're going to practice that. So just a reminder, you click on your data, you change chart type, you go to combo, and you make temperature your secondary axis. If you don't do that, then it'll change it up a little bit so that kilowatts an hour will be on the other side, which doesn't really affect us. But I still think let's just do what they did on the actual energy bills that we looked at in class and make temperature the line. So that is how you do what I'm asking you to do. Save this, and I'm assuming we don't all know how to use this because we don't really use Microsoft, but you hit this, this is called a floppy disk. I also was not alive to use them, so I don't know how they work. And just save it somewhere, and we're going to title it like CSA energy bill. And so Nov 2D 2016. And I want you guys to upload that to It's Learning for me. It's pretty easy, not too bad. So make sure that you get this turned in for me. And make sure that you include your data here so that if we want to make a giant one, you can. Please appreciate the colors that I made. And that is all for you guys today. Let me know if you have any questions. Goodbye.